lot of people ask me that do they need to learn English grammar for speaking English, for writing English, for reading English, or to improve their English. They ask me this question, and I have also seen people who doesn't speak English, who doesn't write in English, who doesn't read English books because they are not good in the English grammar. They think that they should become fluent in English grammar before they start making English in their daily life. But this perception is wrong. You don't need English grammar to become a fluent person in the English. You don't need English grammar for English speaking, for listening, for reading, or for writing. You can learn English without the help of English grammar. How? I'm going to tell you in this video. So first of all, do you need English do you need English grammar for English speaking? Okay. You only need basics of English grammar to learn to speak English. You don't need the detailed rules of English grammar to speak English. I have seen people who keep replaying the English grammar rules in their mind while they are speaking, and they think that they can only speak if they know or if they are following all the English grammar rules. What happened that they start becoming panicked when they are unable to follow the English grammar rules, and it messes up with their speaking skills. So you should feel free to make any mistakes while you are speaking English. Now for English listening, when you don't need basics, when you only need basics for English speaking, so you also need only these basic knowledge for English listening too. You don't need full grammar rules for English listening. Now for reading, you also for English reading you only need basics of English grammar. You should focus on your vocabulary for understanding the reading, but you don't need the full-fledged English grammar rules for enjoying the English novels. For example, this is the book of Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. So the first sentence: it is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife. Now, to understand this line, you don't need English grammar. You only need basics of English grammar, but you need to understand the vocabulary. You need to understand that what is the meaning of universally, what is the meaning of acknowledge, what is the meaning of possession to understand this line. Now, next paragraph. However little known the feeling or views of such a man may be on his first entering a neighborhood, this truth is so well fixed in the minds of the surrounding families that he is considered the rightful property of someone or other of their daughters. Now, again, you don't need to understand the grammar. You need to understand the vocabulary. In vocabulary too, you don't need to translate a sentence or each part of the sentence to understand it. If you are getting the general idea of the paragraph, then you are okay. Now move forward. When you will keep reading the sentence, when you try to understand the words or the sentences on your own with the help of the context, then your English grammar vocabulary will start getting improved. So this is the way of English reading. You don't need the grammar. Now for writing. Yes, you need English grammar rules for English writing. It is necessary. If you are writing any fiction piece, then you need all grammar tenses. You need full grammar knowledge for writing the fiction. I have a series of grammar on my YouTube channel, so you should know the full grammar for writing fiction. But for non-fiction or for the academic papers, you can focus only on one tense. For example, in my starting of BS English, I was expert of present tense. I know the present simple tense in detail. So I always write my academic papers in that present tense. I write all the paper in present simple tense without getting into another tense. So the knowledge of that one tense helps me in writing the academic paper. You can also do the same thing when you are writing the assignments, papers, or any non-fiction piece. But in fiction, you need all the grammar rules. You need to know that what is the past tense, what is the present, what is the future, and all the four aspects of these three tenses, because fiction is complicated. So this is the all about do you need to learn English grammar? Do tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much.